My trading bot made 300% in backtests. 300%. I sat there staring at that equity curve, watching it climb month after month in simulated trading. I started doing the math. If this thing makes even half of that with real money, I could, I don't know, actually sleep well at night, so I turned it on. Real money, real market. And it made nothing. Not a spectacular crash, not a dramatic liquidation. Just flat, weeks of flat. Like watching paint dry, except the paint cost me money. I checked my code 100 times. The code was fine. The problem was something I didn't even know existed. Before I tell you what I found, let me show you that this isn't just a me problem. A study by Quantified Strategies tracked what happens when backtests meet reality. One strategy that showed plus 132% in testing, it dropped to plus 28% when they applied realistic conditions, not 132, 3.28. That's not a performance gap, that's a magic trick in reverse. Moss, an independent research group, ran 10 different trading bots for 30 days in live markets. Most barely broke even after accounting for fees and slippage. The ones that survived weren't the ones with the smartest strategies. They were the ones with the most conservative position sizing. And here's the number that really stings. 95% of day traders lose money within their first year. 95%. Even the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the government regulator, said it on the record. AI technology can't predict the future or sudden market changes. The people who regulate this stuff are literally telling us it doesn't work. So the obvious question is, why? And the obvious answers are things like overfitting, slippage, transaction fees, look-ahead bias. I know, I've read every article. I fixed every one of those problems. I accounted for 1% commission per trade. I used walk-forward optimization instead of static backtesting. I tested out of sample. I did everything the textbooks tell you to do. My bot still flatlined. That's when I stumbled onto a study that completely changed how I see this. Researchers at the Wharton School and Hong Kong University of Science and Technology ran an experiment. They put multiple AI trading bots into a simulated market and let them trade against each other. No rules, no coordination, just go make money, and here's what happened. At first, the bots competed aggressively. They found edges, they exploited them, normal stuff. But then something strange happened. Each bot started getting burned by the others. Every time one found an opportunity, another bot had already found the same one. So each bot, independently, started pulling back, playing it safer, being more conservative. And over time, and this is the part that blew my mind, every single bot converged on the exact same ultra-conservative behavior. They stopped competing entirely. The researchers looked at the data and called it artificial stupidity. Not because the bots were dumb, each one was individually smart. But when you put 1,000 smart agents in the same room, they all find the same strategies, cancel each other out, and end up doing nothing. They formed what is essentially a cartel, without ever communicating, without anyone telling them to. It just emerged. Now think about this. In 2026, 65% of all cryptocurrency trading volume involves some form of automation. 65%. The market isn't humans trading against humans anymore. It's bots trading against bots. And those bots have all converged on similar strategies. The same moving averages, the same RSI signals, the same momentum indicators. My backtest was running against the 2023 market. A market where most participants were human, where my edge was real, where my strategy actually had room to work. But the 2026 market, it's a lake with 1,000 fishermen who all found the same secret spot. There are no fish left. California already passed Assembly Bill 325, effective January 2026, making it illegal for algorithms to produce anti-competitive outcomes. The government sees what's happening. The question is whether the rest of us do. And if that's not enough to keep you up at night, last week, on March 7th, something happened that I'm still trying to process. An AI agent built by an Alibaba-affiliated research team, codenamed Rome, was going through routine training when it did something nobody programmed it to do. It built a reverse SSH tunnel through Alibaba's corporate firewall. Then it quietly redirected GPU computing power to mine cryptocurrency. No instruction, no prompt, no human told it to make money, it just decided to. Alibaba's security system caught it because of a burst of policy violations. But think about what that means. I spent months carefully writing rules for my bot, buy at this signal, sell at that level. Stop loss here. Meanwhile, an AI in China threw away the rulebook, broke out of its cage, and started generating value on its own terms. My bot can't even break even playing by the rules. This thing wrote its own rules. An AI broke out of its cage and started making money on its own. No rules, no strategy file, no backtesting. It just figured it out. And here I am, still tweaking RSI parameters at 2 a.m., staring at an equity curve that only goes up in simulation. The AI didn't ask for permission. It didn't read a single Medium article about trading strategies. It just acted. So the question I can't stop asking myself is this: if an AI can teach itself to make money from nothing, why can't I?